Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another special guest here, my mom, Maribel. And today we are doing episode 2 of my cheat day and Chisme. We're gonna eat some vegan sushi today, and we're also going to talk about a few topics here and there, depending how much food we have left over. But the main subject that we're gonna be chismeando about today is about being a teen mom.
My life, of course.
Not me, my mom. And me growing up with a teen mom. And also, if we have time, depending, you know, how much we talk. And we're also going to talk about growing up in the Latin community, because it is a little different than just the average American community. You know, we are Americans, but it's just a different type of, I like the way we were raised and stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Is there anything you want to tell them before we get into it?
Well, I want to say thank you for having me here once more, and congratulations on your 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, my girl. And no, I just want to eat.
All right, so let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so here we have some vegan sushi. You want to open that one?
Yes.
So we got this from a place called Ichiban. It's nearby. We have some chopsticks, you know, and some soy sauce. So we also have here some sweet potato rolls, and we did not add the eel sauce. These come with eel sauce. If you're vegan, make sure you do not get the eel sauce, because that is not vegan. And then we also have, you want to hold one side up?
Yep.
Okay, so here we have cucumber rolls, we have Japanese pickle rolls, avocado rolls, and also vegetable rolls. So let me try to get it as close as possible. All right, so we have all different types, so we're gonna really dig in. And then we have here some frescas. These are some flavored sparkly water. They're actually amazing. I hate like sparkly drinks, but this one's my favorite. And my boyfriend actually bought these.
This 0 calories. So now you include this in cheat day. 0.
It's okay. So now let's get our little thing set up here before we start talking. So I'm so excited. Have you had all of these before, or?
Sí, mi niña.
Okay, the only...
Todo esto yo lo he comido.
You know.
And it's really good.
Okay, I guess this is... I'm gonna have to translate on the bottom if you guys don't know some.
No, I said to her, yes, my daughter, I have tried every single one of them.
Okay.
There you go.
So the only one I have not tried before was the Japanese pickle roll. That one I just picked because it was vegan, but I've never had it before.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not too crazy about that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I like the sweet potato rolls. Get this one, guys. It's so good.
So Mom, so tell everyone, so
Here
you
we
had
go.
me.
Chismeando about my life.
So you had me when you were 17, right?
Well, I was turning 18, yes.
Yeah, so her birthday's in November, mine was in September, so you were pregnant at 17.
Yes.
So having me, how was it, like, hard? How was that?
What do you mean, like pushing you, or?
No.
Well, yeah, you know, I was a young girl. I had no career. I had nothing going on for myself, you know.
Were you still in high school?
Yes, I was. I was already finishing, though.
Oh, that was your senior year.
Yeah. So, but it was very, very hard. You know, a lot of girls out there, they'll see a baby in a magazine and post it out there and say, oh, how cute. I want my child to look like this. But not knowing what's behind that, you know? It's very hard when you're, you know, like, imagine when you're a single mother and you're older and it's hard for you. Imagine with a teen that has nothing for herself, nothing, you know? So imagine you being a mom. But, you know, I sticked it up, and it was hard at first. But once I had you, I felt like I had something to wake up for, you know?
Because I'm just that
Yeah, and you know, I thank God I do have you in my life. You know, you turn out to be a great daughter. And I'm not saying it because we live.
She's
but
only saying it because of that.
No. She is a good daughter. I'm very blessed with all my kids. And
but I'm the favorite.
Okay, let's not touch that subject. This is a different subject, okay? She's chismeando over here, trying to cause a problem with her brothers and sisters. So yeah, so it was very tough, but like I said, I'm a very strong girl since I was younger. So at first it was very hard. I had 2 jobs. I was trying to get a little career on the side. And I did got it. It had to do with let me see if I get the right name. It had to do like with customer service. So I did that. You know, I didn't go to college. I had to work to give you what you needed because your father wasn't in your life, you know. So I had to do for you. But I did what I had to do, and look at you now. You turned out to be a perfect baby.
So like, did you lose any friends after you had me, or did anyone like change up on you, or you were pretty much?
Well, to tell you the truth,
let's put those phony friends on blast here.
I'm trying to think. Like, I wasn't like when I got pregnant from you, I really didn't want to talk with a lot of people. Because I'm very like private to myself. I like to keep my thing personal. I don't like to be like out there. Oh, you know, I'm not chimosa like that. Especially with my life, you know, I don't like to just.
That must have been a young age nowadays.
Now it's a different story, me, you know. But I don't remember if I did or not because it was more me not looking for people, you know. But in that point, I think I gained more friends though. Yeah, I did. I did gain more people, and you know, at first it was very hard, like I said, but as the year passed by and everything, like I knew how to handle the situation, you know, and it was the best thing I did. You know, maybe a lot of single mother out there, they get pregnant and they decide to do something different, but that's their life. You know, I'm not here to judge anyone, but I am thankful and grateful that I did decide to have you and keeping you in my life. And you know, if I would have never had you, how I would know the person you would have turned out to be?
You would have missed out.
Yep, I would have. Big time.
Missed out.
Big time.
But now, do you think, because we lived with my grandparents, we've always lived with them. My grandma now, it's the opposite. Now my grandma lives with her. But if you didn't have them, do you think it would have been like 10 times harder? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it would have been very, very hard. But, you know, being that I had my parents, you know, they support me. You know, they were a little upset at first, but come on. You know, you have to forgive your kids, you know. So they were there for me, and I think that's why I turned out to be the mother I am right now. You know?
Yeah, because you've seen it all, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember.
Salute for that. Salute.
Oh,
salute first. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is really good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, really good.
My boyfriend made fun of me. He says I say amazing too much in my videos, so I guess that's gonna be my thing. But growing up with a teen mom, like, I don't remember ever like suffering, like struggling or anything. Like, I know we did, you know, we weren't rich or anything, but like my mom always gave me the best of everything. And I've never, I don't look back and think like, oh wow, like I've heard a lot of horrible stories and I've never, like, I don't remember, you know. I know, like, you know, when she was going to school and working and stuff, like, I did stay with my grandma a lot, which was a blessing, because who knows, I could have been like in daycare with all those sick kids or something, you know. So my grandma was a big portion of my life as well growing up. And we had some like bomb ass parties though. My first birthday party and second party, oh my god, I saw the video. I wanted to be there now. Like, I'm like, can we do that again?
Maybe you can show them a little clip.
No, it's a VCR. I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
No,
like, it was so cool, and like, you know, because it was a younger crowd, so I mean, like, I don't know.
It was teenagers.
So
it was a teenager party, and
yeah.
I remember when I had you, my mother's goddaughter. She also had a daughter in a young age, and we always used to like hang out. I remember she used to pick me up, or I used to pick her up. It was really cold. We used to put our babies in a carriage. It could have been like 0 degrees.
You taking me on 0 degrees?
Not 0 degrees, but it was really cold, you know? And we will like bundle you girls up. We will put the plastic over the carriage, put the quilt, put the coat, put everything. We will always bring you girls with us. Like, we would not leave you. Like, when I wasn't working, you were always with me. You know, if I was working, then grandma would stay with you.
Right.
But other than that, you were always was with me. If I used to go partying when you were younger, you were there.
Oh yeah, I know.
You were there. I always took you, you know. But those are things, like when you are a teenager parent, your life changed completely. Like, it's not like what you think, oh yes, I'm gonna have this baby and my mom is gonna take care of it, or my friend. No. It's not like that. You might think like that when you're pregnant, but once that baby comes out, you change completely. You're like, oh no, nobody's staying with my baby. You know?
Right, yeah.
You change completely. But you know what? Like I said, it was tough at first, and now, you know, it's still tough too, you know.
Now you got 3 more to take care of.
Yeah, I have 3 kids now. But life is like that, you know, life is like that, but I don't regret none of it. Nothing. Pero así es la vida, mi amor. That's how it is. You know, you pick your own future, and that's the future I picked.
Yeah, and
I said poked. The sushi is making me speak another language.
and like, it's so like crazy because like a lot of people, you know, now you see it more than back then, like teen moms and stuff. And like, you know, the reason why I wanted to cover this topic a little bit is like, you know, now 26 years later, 27 years later, like, my mom is okay, I'm okay. Like, if you're pregnant and you're young, you know, you might be like, wow, like, my life is over, you know, and it's not. Like, just like fight for you and your child, and like, it's gonna be okay. Like, you know, we made out, my mom made out, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, I don't want people to think like, oh my god, you're a teen mom, like, that's it, your life is ruined. Like, it's not, you know, it's gonna be harder, but it's not ruined, you know. So
let me explain one thing. The reason why it's harder is because, I'm sorry. The reason why it's gonna be hard is because you don't have something going on for yourself. You know, like, if you're a teenager and you don't have a career, something to look for, it is gonna be a little hard, you know, for you to get back on your feet, trying to go to college and go to school. But if you are that teenager that do have for yourself, that have, you know, a future already, well, it won't be as bad, you know.
I'm trying to say, if you got rich parents, then
yeah, it's different. But we weren't rich or anything like that. Like I said before, I used to have 2 jobs, and it was very hard. It was very hard at first, but then I got a hang of it, and I was fine.
And like, I think also, like, and I'm kind of grateful for it too, because like, I see people that are my age, or like, not even just my age, like, you know, already an adult, like, they're not teenagers, and they don't do anything for themselves. Like, they don't even know how to pay a bill. And like, that's one thing, like, I am so grateful for my mom. Like, she taught me from young, like, be independent, don't rely on anyone. Like, she told me if I wanted so, like, she would get me things. She did spoil me, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, I did spoil her.
A lot.
The reason why I did this, maybe it was wrong of me, but I don't regret it, because I was mommy and daddy at one point, and I always said, you know what, she don't need her dad. Like, I'll be her mom and her dad. I don't want her ever hear her in her voice saying like, I miss my dad, he wasn't there in my life.
Right.
So this is why I did that, you know. But it was good too because I show you how to be that strong woman, you know, that strong Spanish woman, you know,
right,
Latina woman. And
yeah, and like because of her, like, you know, Nick and I were together, like any guy that I've ever been with, like I never depended on them for anything. Like I always want to have my money, work, you know, like pay a bill, be responsible, and that I got from you because that's how she raised me to be. Even though she was a teen mom, she was not an irresponsible mom. Like she made sure, like even with my his siblings, like she knows, God forbid anything ever happens, like we know how to survive, you know, like, and that's something a lot of parents don't do, and it's kind of sad, you know, but that's one thing I'm very grateful from you, and I don't know if it's because she had me at a young age, if that had to do with it, but
thank you, mommy.
But yeah, no, you put the path the right way for me. So no, and yeah, no, so I think overall, growing up with a teen mom, like, you know, she was still strict, like,
and
like,
I still am.
Yeah, but not with me. I don't even live
Well,
in
not with you, but with your sisters.
siblings. Yeah. You got a little soft in your old age.
Come on, after the third kid.
You got a little soft. Let's be honest.
After the third kid, you know.
She's like, I give up on this. But like, no, like she was strict, you know, and that's one thing Erica, my last guest, we were talking about it just the other day on the phone, like, you know, her mom didn't have her as a teen mom. She was a little bit older, and like the way she was raised, she said is so different than how I was raised. Like, you know, let's say for example, like latest trends, like Erica's parents didn't understand you needed the new sneakers, you know, and like my mom, that's one difference. Like she would, like when the new Jordans would come out, she would wake up super early, go online for me, fight people for it, you know, and like that's one thing. Like having a younger mom, they kind of know like what's in and what I need in a sense, you know. So that's definitely something, a bonus of it. Ooh, what are you doing?
Like, excuse me.
No, so yeah, so I think we pretty much covered that part, you know. Yeah, in a sense. And I want to go back to just a little bit. It's gonna be a little information about me, but like, you know, my biological father was never there in the picture. Like he like,
He
you know, he dished. Oh, dished.
Disappear. He became invisible, man.
Yeah. So, like, that's horrible that we're laughing about that. But
well, now it's funny. But
yeah, I know.
When I went through what I went, it wasn't funny at that moment. I wasn't thinking, and when that was going on, oh, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be sitting with my daughter doing a YouTube video, laughing about this, you know.
Right. No, I know. But like I do want to just shout out really quick for a second. You might be a little confused. So my biological father was not in the picture. Then my mom, I guess I'll just, like, she was dating someone when I was very young as a baby, and then things didn't work out. How long you guys were together for? Like 7 years?
Who?
Marcus?
No, we were together almost 5 years.
Okay, like, and so he was there, like, from way back when I couldn't even walk, and then, you know, and the thing, and I want to shout him out because, like, he, you know, they broke up. I'm not his blood child at all. Like, he could have been Invisible Man too, you know. He could have just left and been like, oh, who cares about her? But, like, still to this day, like, he still writes to me. He still checks on me. I hang out with him. He hangs out with me. Like, he calls me. So I just want to shout out to him because he did show me, like, how a man is supposed to be a dad, you know. So, I love you. I just want to say that really quick, just in case I ever have him on the show. Yeah. I don't want people to be like, what? They said her dad wasn't in the picture, but when I say that, that's who I'm talking about is Marcus.
Yeah, when he was in your life, he was a good dad.
Yeah.
You know, that is not the one that makes the baby. That is the one that's always there, especially on your most, how you say that? Lo tiempo más difíciles, the most difficult time of your life, that's your real dad.
Yeah.
And he was always there, you know, like I give him, he probably never knew this, but I do thank him for that, for being there when we were together. You know, I can't complain about that. And to this day, he still looks for her, she looks for him, and you know, that's a blessing. You know, that's a truly blessing, you know. But that's something you gotta be thankful every day of your life, you know.
No, I am. So like, you know, so at that point, like,
No more ginger, come on.
no, you ate it all. I had my own here, and then you stole it from my side. So now let me just get another drink here. Hold on.
I don't want no more of that drink.
Why?
I'm gonna burp. I don't mind water.
At least you're burping and not farting.
Yeah, but I'm in camera.
Okay, I was trying to see
forgot we recording.
No, I was trying to see the positive side of things.
My God.
So now, just to like get off of that topic a little bit, we only have a few rolls left. So, growing up in the Spanish community was definitely like different, and I would say it's different for both of us because like my mom we were born in the same hospital, right? Lutheran.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to everyone in Brooklyn. But we were born in
Sunset Park.
Yeah, but the whole Brooklyn.
Well, yeah, that too. You were in Sunset Park.
Yeah, so like so she used to go back and forth from Brooklyn to Dominican Republic, and I just excuse me. Oh, now it's making me burp. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I might not have any more, but so I saw the Latin because Sunset Park is full of like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, you know. So I saw the Hispanic part,
Mexican,
and Mexicans. Oh, sorry. Love you guys. You're right. Yeah, our whole building. Would I forget that? But
it's Central Americans, Dominicans, Puerto Rican.
So growing up in Dominican Republic, like how, especially that you saw the way I was raised, like it was very different, right?
Oh yeah.
Like what was the most different?
Well, how can I say, when I was like, imagine when I lived in DR, I had no kids or anything, you know?
Right.
Like I had like the best teenage life a teenager could ever want. Like I used to be in a horse and a scooter, like you name it, you know?
Right.
I used to have a blast over there. So it's so different from here. Back in the time, it wasn't as dangerous as it is today, you know?
People just dying at resorts and stuff. Like,
now it's horrible.
I even told Nick, not to get off subject, but I told Nick the day we get married, I wanted to do wedding in Dominican Republic at the resort because like it's super cheap. I'm thinking about let's go to St. Lucia or something else.
Yeah, well, this is not something new. This is something that everybody knew, but now I guess they're taking it more serious, the situation. But this was always like that. You know, there's a lot of sicarios out there, a lot of thieves. And you know, we don't want to get into that, but it's very dangerous. But back then, when I was growing up, it was really good. Like I remember we used to be outside when I was oh my god, I'm sorry. When I was younger, before a teenager, Grandpa used to buy us a flight every summer.
Yeah.
So when I was small, like. When I mean small, it was like maybe 4 years old, 5 years. I used to go every year. So when we used to go over there and play, we never had phones. We used to play tag.
I didn't have
we used
phones
to play
growing
under
up.
the yeah, but now the teenagers don't do this stuff.
No, I'm saying about
we used to play under the rain. You know, it was a nice way how to play out there. You know.
I played in the rain in Brooklyn too. You just described everything that I could do in Brooklyn.
But that was different when you were growing up too.
Yeah.
You had none of you. Well, you started getting, how you call that phone that you wanted, the one the flip one.
Oh, the sidekicks. But that wasn't my first phone. My first phone was a Razor.
The Razor, was it? I don't remember. It was the one that you flip like this.
Yeah, that's a sidekick. That wasn't my first phone though, but that was...
Once that came out, forget it. That was like always texting and everything changed, you know? How did we jump to this subject?
I don't know. We were talking about growing up.
I guess because we're eating, maybe. We're chinchando over here. We're talking about everything.
We're running out of food though.
Oh my God.
Can we get another order?
We are such a chimosa.
No, but like
that's part of the Latin community.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like growing up Hispanic, like, oh wait, I got some wasabi on my chopstick. That's disgusting. Growing up Hispanic, like, I thought it was the normal because like I grew up, like everyone on my block, everyone I hung out with, like they were all Hispanics. So when I moved out here to Pennsylvania, like I went from the hood to the woods. Like it was still very diverse, but it wasn't as diverse, like as Hispanic as I'm used to. So like growing up here was like a shock. Like
I dramatized you?
The first few months, yeah.
I'm sorry, my baby.
First few months. When I looked outside and it was dark, I was like, oh man, I'm a prisoner in my own house. Because growing up in Brooklyn, we were always outside in the middle of all hours.
Yeah.
And then here, it was like, I didn't want to be outside. I was scared of the bears and stuff, you know? But seeing the difference of culture, like when you're growing up Latina, like, you're used to having so many people around, friends around, food always around. Like, it's like the community is so close and like doing block parties and people next door yelling your name, going up the block. Like, it's so different. That's the one thing, like moving here, you know, we live in a community, but it's not like no, your neighbor.
It's not like what you see on TV.
Yeah, like people aren't going walking down waving at you like the people.
Hey, neighbor.
Yeah, like it's not like that at all. So
you'd be surprised if you do have. Well, maybe in other places they are like that.
But
we
not
can't
here.
Speak for everyone. You know?
Yeah, but not here. So like growing up Hispanic in Brooklyn, definitely very different than how my siblings are growing up here in Pennsylvania. Like I see it, like they have to drive miles away to see their friends. They hardly can see their friends because they're so far. Like with me, my whole childhood, I was outside, I was hanging out with my friends. Even when phones came out, I was always with friends, you know? And it was just such a big and like not a party life, but it was just such a big community life, you know? And like here, my siblings don't see that, so that kind of sucks.
Well, your daughter, your daughter.
My daughter. Oh my gosh. Thank God.
Your sister, she's gonna be a senior next year.
Yeah.
And she's the type of girl that likes to be with her friends and, you know.
Yeah, but I mean now, but when she was younger, it was harder.
You know, we used to go out with them and do things but, you know, it wasn't bad neither.
No, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying, like, if you don't have family here,
like us, well, we have one family. But other than that, but
if you don't have like a big group of family members that come out and see you, like it's very.
What are you doing with this sushi?
I don't know. It broke, but it's very different than when you were growing up back in the Latin community. I don't know what happened. Like,
oh my God!
I'm gonna have to eat this with my hands.
Return it back.
But
Arabo.
Hold on, let me dip this in here. But yeah, so anything else you wanna add in?
But just finish saying what you were saying.
I finished.
You say if you don't live in the community and you.
I already finished.
You're not a good chimosa.
I finished that.
Okay.
I said if you don't have family that comes out and sees you and stuff, like.
Yeah, we have families that come out, but they'd be like, you live so far. And, you know, but for us, we're so used to it now, and it's okay. You could have the rest. I don't.
You don't want those?
No. I'm really not into that.
I
bought it one time, and I was like, ooh, Japanese pickles. Like, they are good, but I like to eat it mixed with the vegetables. You know, the one that they have with all the vegetables. I like it like that. But alone like this, I'm not a very fan of it.
More for me.
I'm sorry for you guys up there, but you know. But yeah, so what else you want to chisme out about? ¿De qué más tú quieres hablar, mi niña?
No, that was pretty much.
That was it. We finished everything. Oh my god.
We're big mojongas.
Yeah.
So I do want to bring up one thing before we end this, though. So we have a vlog. Yes, I said it. I'm going to start vlogging. We have a vlog coming out, and I really want you guys to check it out. I'm going to like give you guys, not a sneak peek, I'll tell you what it is. So I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Like,
oh god.
So I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Like, it's like I fell once on it and I told my mom I'm never doing it again when I was a kid, and I literally never did it again.
Younger, you were like, no more, that's it.
Yeah,
You know?
no, but now, yeah, so now, like, especially that I'm like trying to be good fitness wise and stuff, like I always see people riding bikes, and Nick knows how to ride a bike, and like that's something I wish we could do together as a couple. So my first vlog on this channel, I'm gonna vlog my experience on how to learn how to ride a bike, taught by this woman right here. So she's gonna teach me how to ride a bike at 26 years old.
Yep.
So stay tuned, because I swear if I fall and...
No, you'll learn. No,
I might give
you
up
have
again.
to fall to learn. So you have to fall.
If I see any blood, I swear I'm gonna get knee pads, shoulder
helmet.
pads, 2 helmets, a face mask. Like, I want it all just in case.
How about if I get you one of those bikes that you put Nick will be in front and you'll be in back of Nick and you drive the bike
No,
together?
because I won't learn. I won't learn.
No, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. This thing keeps breaking. This thing is cheapy. But all right, guys. So with that being said, stay tuned for that video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I will definitely be up soon with more videos, more fitness videos especially, and like I said, vlogs now. So thank you again, everyone, for subscribing. And I still can't believe that now my channel is monetized. Like, that is insane. But thank you again, everyone. I love you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.